zone, but he is paying a price with his HP for that.
Yeah, and yeah, back to this bottom lane. What are you expecting out of this lane here?
I think there's a big, there's a big power spike level 2, level 3 with this Inkswell into Dragon Tail plays.
Does Yuragi get back underneath the tower now as well? One more right click doesn't come here, and the Stroke of Fate is connecting. Norman gets it, the snipe on Yuragi, and there was just, I don't know the angles there, but Norman filled up.
I think Orki wouldn't be a bad item this game, but because he has the Grimstroke, I think you might be able to skip it. You just...
Yeah. TICKLES, can he get himself away from this one? He's going to be using those little natured attendants, and there is going to be enough life in the tank to get him out fine. Meanwhile, this is going on. Yuragi, he's being dove under tower. Force says, you know what? I really don't care about these tower shots, but maybe he does care about the power shots coming through. Whereas that Acorn shot bouncing through the Eclipse, maybe to connect. There's going to be a really nice bushwhack now as well to get the lockdown onto Force. Force, can he get himself away from this one? One more power shot, and they are going to be able to get the kill, but BZM does. In fact, with the catapult, he should just be able to get one more right click. BZM's going to rotate over. Might see Lauren off into TICKLES, but he is invis here, forced to get that tower. No protection coming out from Yuragi, and now the focus fire into TICKLES. He has the nature's attendants. Power shot comes out as well, and there's no way to stop this one. In fact, Lauren he's got the ball line and will be able to get himself away. Relocate comes in. Shackle doesn't latch, and there was no bushwhack setup, no Acorn shot after the fact here as well. Bushwhack actually does come through as he gets himself up onto the high ground. Lauren though has a lot of mana left. There is going to be the sharpshooter coming out from Ahri. Ahri will he connect? He will in the end. No mana left as well. If they get the power shot, they do. BZM, just again, it's a team full of snipers coming out. OG, just gonna be a smoke coming out from the side of Team TICKLES.
Yeah, there is a hero nearby. Oh, and that's a big one. If they find BZM, do they have the burst damage? I'm not sure they do, actually.
No, there is going to be the Grimstroke coming in here. Do they have enough damage to take him down? He's going to be Vortex back, dragged back out. Up onto the high ground he goes. Not going to use that Twin Gate here. Maybe just going to try and dip around the Roche Pit. Break the vision, but there's going to be the jump in from the Dragon Knight now as well. Breathe Fire comes out. Ari at least inside the pit. Going to be able to get the TP away. Stamp comes out from Whisper. Whisper, he's just trying to waste his time of the Dragon Knight and Force. Does he want to carry on chasing down here? Jump in from the Storm Spirit. Vortex back. They've got the Silence. They've got the Phantom. They have the kill. And Whisper, well, he wasted a lot of time, but wasn't able, literally half a second away from getting the kill after diving so deep behind a tier 1 tower. Team TICKLES going to be absolutely found. That Sharpshooter comes out now. Can they get this jump onto him though? Because Lauren going to be coming in to get the damage out on BZM. Going to be dragged back here by the Vortex. The damage coming out onto BZM. BZM, it's got a lot of damage. The Dragon Knight trying to go for the body blocks now as well. Lauren will pick up the kill. Not a great start in the lane, but Lauren, he's making it count more than enough now. Getting into the favor.
Yeah, but we have to be very careful against a team like OG. You cannot give them an inch, and even if they're playing well right now, they have to keep going for it. Oh,
another jump in. Yeah, like you said. Inkswell Seb, he's going to be able to get the relocate out. They do get the stun out now as well. They've got the lockdown. They're going to be able to get the kill onto Seb and the chase down onto Yuragi. Yuragi can't get himself away from this one. We've got a bit of a mosh pit going out now as the Eclipse. It will start to fly through onto Olnit. Can they get the kill? They've already lost 3, and now they're going to try and chase for the exits into TICKLES. Well, I was just saying about how much momentum TICKLES has, and all of a sudden, OG, they lose one, but right back into it. The pig pole here, turning the deer into that little piggy, but the little piggy might just still get slaughtered. Eclipse into the stomp, into the right clicks, and BZM, he gets his revenge after just being shut down for the last couple of minutes. And once again, OG the nerf here. We've got the grouper from TICKLES in the bottom part of the map. All 5. It looks like we're going to get another mosh pit action here. Jump in. Laroff, he's got that amplified damage. There's going to be the jump out now onto the Wind Ranger BTM. He's going to be able to survive through this one. The Eclipse is going to be able to go now as well. Stampede. They've got a lot of damage onto the Dragon Knight. TICKLES. He's going to be taking a lot more of this now as well. Laroff, he's going to be teeping himself away in the backlines. Piggy pole comes out once again. Power shot. Norman. Do they have the vision? Shackles? Anything like that to get the lockdown? They don't get in range in time. Only going to be able to slay this dragon. The battle lines are being drawn on the map here now as well. Power shot.
What is going on with OG, bro? What is this?
BZM, somebody check him computer because he has got the walls on now as well. Eclipse comes through again. TICKLES going to be taking a lot of damage. These glaives are starting to bounce. I like that as well. The Sunder though onto Yuragi. Yuragi still has that Aegis backlines. They're going to be able to get the kill to Ahri, but Norman will fall at the hands of BZM a little bit later on. And now power shot not going to be there. The relocate actually comes out in front, but it looks like Team TICKLES, they do go left into the waiting arms of Whisper, and Whisper saying it quietly, saying you're going to be mine. TICKLES, the damage coming out. Power shot once again only in the trees, but mate, you've got to be careful. There's Shackles. There's only Shackles because the Hoodwink is dead, but now so is TICKLES and Olnit, and this is going to be another 3 heroes down on the side of Team TICKLES. It's a couple of fights.
Yeah, exactly. Like obviously their plan was to get many kills with this DK and Grimstroke combination, but I think the way Seb played the map and the way the OG heroes in general just positioned so that no one got punished too hard.
Oh, jump in. I think they'll be able to get anything from this now as well. The Dragon Knight is going to be there. They might be able to get the lockdown onto BZM. TICKLES is already dead though. Yuragi got the kill. BZM gets taken down by Force after the fact, and now forced to pop that BKB TP himself away from this one. So it is going to be a support for a mid laner. Good trade for
Own It was farming the whole time. You're just gonna make sure he doesn't feed, and that might just happen somehow. OG, perfectly aware of his position.
They have the lockdown with the Atos, and now it's going to be the blinking by Whisper. They get that damage coming out onto the Terrorblade. Terrorblade do get the time to get the Sunder off. They do, and Whisper taking a lot of damage. Pops that Shivas now as well. Whisper might give his life up for this one, but there is going to be a power shot. Excuse me, it's going to be the sharpshooter from Ari onto TICKLES. Getting that kill, and with Laurenov now on the back lines, looking for both supports, but look at this one. They've still got the regen onto Ari. Ari, he's going to be able to bait in and get the kill onto the Storm Spirit, and Seb was the one that controlled that one now, and Yuragi wants to carry on going. He knows there's no Sunder up, so only if he gets taken down, he is down for good. The relocate, though, it does come out, dragging Yuragi back, and maybe this is where OG, they don't want to overstep that balance. Just once again, reset, get aggressive onto this tier 2 tower. Roshan, it is getting low. You've got the TICKLES early warning system on the board here for the side of Team TICKLES, but it looks like OG, do they want to carry on fighting onto this, even if they engage Aegis? It is going to go Laurenov's way. Laurenov might try and make the dive now. Can they get a quick pick onto TICKLES? They can. And now the Stampede to follow up. Olnik, can he get himself away? BZM's going to follow up. The Shackle does connect. The Focus Fire, the damage coming out. He's not even going to be able to get the Sunder off. He doesn't. Still the available. Has that buyback if he needs it. But that will cost him at least a tier 3 tower here. And we'll see Yuragi stepping up. He's got the glaives once again to bounce through. Going to be able to take down the buildings and the racks. Jumps in on the back line though. Are they going to be able to get the kill onto Seb? Seb, he's going to be surviving for a little bit longer. They have a lot of damage coming out now, and they will be able to pop the balloon. And it looks like Laurenov though, he has that Aegis. He's going to pay with his life and Force. Trying to run away from Yuragi. Yuragi, one more right click, one more anything after that BKB goes down, and he will be taken out. So Force behind a tree, just trying to keep himself covered, and it looks like they just go back to the racks. Breaking down two. Grimstroke buyback now as well. Jump on the back lines. Can I get a kill onto Ari? Laurenov, he wants this kill before he gets himself away from this, but Ari going to be able to use that Glimmer Cape. There is going to be the lockdown coming through now as well into the bushwhack, and the damage onto Laurenov. Laurenov can get himself away. Yes, Seb does buy back, gets himself back into this fight now, and Laurenov, he still has that Aegis, but it will now be popped, and you see this Yuragi just going straight for the tier 4, standing inside that Dragon Ball, and it looks like they're going to be able to get another kill onto Laurenov, setting up after he comes back up from the Aegis, and this is going to be a tier 4 tower. Yuragi, he doesn't want to stop. He's bouncing those glaives, and I don't know if Team TICKLES, can they push OG out of their base?
That is a good question. Doesn't look like it.
No, and the jump comes in. They're going to be able to get themselves right on top of the TICKLES. Buyback coming out from the Storm Spirit now. They've got a little bit of lockdown onto Yuragi, but Yuragi, he's going to be able to survive right back through this. Sunder comes through, but Yuragi, he just stands his ground. Go for those right clicks. Can he do the damage onto the base? Because Laurenov is going to be able to get the jump in. They might be able to get the kill here. It's going to be that Soulbind coming out. They do get the kill onto Yuragi, and now BZM could be in trouble. They take down 3, but they've lost tier 2s, they've lost tier 3s, they've lost tier 4s, and now it looks like Seb, he might be the next one to go down. Seb, is he going to be able to get himself away from this one? It is going to be, well, after that ghost scepter was off, 4 heroes dead on the side of OG, 3 with buybacks, but no Seb for the next 73 seconds, so we'll see what Team TICKLES can get from this.
They need...
Yeah, and like I say, it's double catapult wave. There is no fortification now as well. Jump in, Yuragi. Well, let's see him back himself away. Played safe for a little bit, but now the Inkswell comes into that fireball, jump in from the Stone Spirit. It's a lot of damage coming out. Can they get the kill onto Yuragi? Yuragi is going to go down. And now OG, well, the relocate Seb. I think he was trying to take his teammate out there, but Whisper might be the next one on the chopping block here now as well. The jump up Whisper. It's not far enough by Laurenov. He was up the cliff, and Laurenov didn't commit over. Well, he wasn't sure what was waiting for him up the cliff. They are going to be able to get the jump onto Seb, though, because he did use that relocate to try and save his teammate, War of the Shivas, just to try and zone this one back. And there is no tier 4 towers for the side of Team TICKLES. So we'll see. OG, do they just want to try and go for the end now? They're going to be able to step up onto the Terrorblade. The Terrorblade is going to be dead 70 seconds. He is down. It's time on the clock here for OG. And in fact, I think they're just going to go for the end here. Yeah, this is going to be game number 1 in the end. Storm Spirit trying to do what he can to buy some time, but Yuragi, he's just going to be right back in. Let's take a look at how the farm is actually going. Yuragi's actually going to go for the Unstable Concoction. After that Magic Missile coming through here, Blood Grenade as well. This might actually be First Blood. Norman, can he get himself out of the acid spray? He can. Yuragi does pick it up there.
Something that can, like, it's almost a juggernaut in a way. You want something that can set up your concoction and get kills in the lane so that you farm.
Will go down here to TICKLES. The Blood Grenade comes up. Me on the bottom lane. They do get the kill onto Force. Can they get to TICKLES now as well? They do. Giving it over to Whisper. benefit of the doubt that they've got something up the sleeve here. But yeah, once again, they're going to miss that spear onto Yuragi. Seb hanging around the middle part of the map. Not actually going to get aggressive, but there will be a bushwhack here onto Ulnit. Trying to get the kill to Ari before he goes down. But Whisper, does he have the chase down? Does he get the damage off? It looks like Ari. Does he go down in the end? He's just going to be close, but less than 20 health. Ari will still survive as they get Arc Warden really not working out early here for the side of Team Tickles. Mid lane, Blinding Light comes out. They're going to have this disruption now into the Shadow Poison. They have the lockdown. It's going to be the Sleight of Fist, but no Searing Chains just yet here. BZM turning it around, and Seb's going to be able to come in with a Magic Missile after that Dragon Tail, and Laurinov all of a sudden level 5. Does he tick down to the poison? He does. BZM gets it. He was walking himself away. He doesn't even 100% calculated. He knew what he needed. That acid spray, especially because Seb is in the mid lane now. Level 6 on Laurinov. We'll see just how they're going to try and play this one around. He's going to be jumped out again. The Doom comes out now. They're going to have the stun with the Dragon Tail, and he's going to go down once again, giving the kill over to BZM. And workplace bullying like this, it isn't cool.
This is like we're far off just sports. This is actual bullying as they find poor Ulnit, man, and he cannot catch a break.
He's trying to get that Spark Wraith down just in case anyone chases. Does actually slow down Whisper. Whisper going to be taking a couple of tower shots, but like we saw in the last game, he just shrugs them off. He really doesn't care. They get themselves another kill on the board. OG chasing down now 9-0 at 8.5 minutes in. This is absolute bonkers here from the...
And you know, I actually just want to say I love how Doom players are playing now. Like in the past, I was so annoyed at those, you know, Octarine, Midas, Travels, Dooms. Wait a second here. We've seen that movie. We've seen that movie.
Yeah, Ari's the one to have the double Midas when he hits a 6 and gets the clone out. Nice split. And, ooh, they just go straight for the... Before, was that... What the... As the TP completes, the Doom comes out, okay, and now the arena's going to be there. They might be able to get the kill into Ari, but BZM's going to be able to get the TP away. And that was... They just stopped the Shadow Demon. I don't know what they were trying to set up for 4 heroes there, but the Doom just says nope, and takes that utility away from the Shadow Demon and just continues to farm the top lane now. So we'll $60 on your first deposit, and yeah, underneath the tier 2 tower here. He's got a Clarity going, but that might not be all that's going at the minute here, because if there's a dive in, or the swap comes through, where there's going to be the Magic Missile stun now as well, but it looks at the back lines. The dive ins are going to come through, the shot is going to miss onto Laurinov, and now they do get the kill onto Seb, so finally on the board, they've got themselves 2 kills, and Team Tickles, well, it's still an...
I also have seen a team play, like, read another team as well.
Yeah, the Solar Bind comes out onto Whisper, excuse me. They are going to be able to get the Veil off now, chase down onto Narman. They don't even need to throw the ultimate out just yet. Narman should go down. Ari's going to be the one to get the kill. Now the Dragon Tail onto the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon Ducalis. The disruption comes out, but this is going to be a poor Ari. He has just been on point with those sharpshooters this series, and the Shadow Demon just straight up disappears.
Yeah, he disappears, and I think Ulnit is next here.
Yeah, the group up, the damage the arena does come through. Ulnit's going to survive for a little bit longer. Even has that clone going now as well, but there's going to be too much damage. BZM gets the kill. They do get the kill onto Whisper, though. Can they get the chase on into BZM? Where's that Blinding Light for the pushback? There's going to be the swap out, and it looks like Seb. Does he give his life here for BZM? BZM going to try and move himself away from the Spark Wraith. Actually moves himself back into it, taking that damage, but Yuragi's showing up now. They're going to be able to get the Unstable Concoction coming out. Sleight of Fist, it doesn't matter. Yuragi gets the kill, and they might even be able to go for more force. He has to go back right back to the high ground. And the damage, it is done to Team Tickles, and I don't know how they recover.
Yeah, it's really tough. I think this is a state of game where, yeah, these pickoffs are nice, but you need more than that.
Yeah, did he even get the kill onto Ari? Ari surely is going to go down here. Only picks that one up, but it's going to be the return kill onto Force. The Haunting Wave comes through. Yuragi gets it with the Acid Spray, and now the Unstable Concoction. He's just going to be able to slap down the Shadow Demon. And I always thought that the Ghost Pokemon weren't affected by fighting Pokemon here, but Yuragi, he is just coming in with those cleaving through everybody left, right, and center. Jumps himself. He gets a 3-man unstable. No. The follow-up. It's going to be onto the clone, but Yuragi, yeah, at least he's got a little bit of a sensible. He doesn't want to go into the high ground against 3 heroes. The rest of the team, though, it looks like they might be able to get the stun onto Laurinov. Laurinov going to be able to get that jump away to a Remnant. And now Yuragi slowed down. But is it enough? Solar Bind comes out now as well. Yuragi, though, he is a big tanky boy. The jump comes in the arena. The swap to make sure he doesn't get hit by the spear. And Yuragi, he's got that Unstable Concoction coming out once again. Can they get the throw out now as well? The Doom, it comes out onto the Mars. The Mars trying to get himself away from this one, but you've still got 2-3 heroes. The Sharpshooter onto the Mars. The Mars is dead. Whisper picks up that kill. Are they going to be able to go for any more on this? You can see that Yuragi, he doesn't have that chemical rage for 3 seconds. He's on 600 health. And he's like, no problem. Yeah, I'd win if he gets that jump in. Chemical rage is there. He's got that Radiant still going. BKB is up, going towards the AC 19-1.
Ended up just being like a skilled thing. Every core and every support just feels like they play better.
To swap up to the high ground here, you can see that this is how brave Seb, he doesn't care, he might throw his life away here, but there's going to be the dive in, they get the kill onto Force, they get the kill onto Narman, and Seb, he doesn't even go down. They're going to be able to get the TP away, and Seb's just throwing out the voice line.
Like, despite how aggressive they're playing, they've been very careful with how they position, you know, once the game is in this idle situation, idle position.
No, they get the jump onto Whisper now, but where's that follow-up going to come from? OG, Whisper, he's a big tanky boy. The jump on the back lines as well. BKB for Yuragi, he's going to try and slap through Laurinov. Laurinov has to jump himself away to one of his remnants, and now only he's caught out when No Man's Land gets killed off. They might be able to get themselves on top of the Mars. The Mars, he's going to try and do his best, but I don't think this Gladiator's going to live. And now it's 3 heroes dead. OG, they've got absolutely everybody. The Unstable Concoction, well, Alk, yeah, you're going to have a bit of a laugh at that. Bit of a, well, in-game, he's going to be coming up in the next 3 seconds, but jump in. Narman, he's trying to hide close to that tier 2 tower. Yep, jumping in. They're going to be able to connect. The Shivas, it just connects onto Narman, and the rest of Team Tickles, they're on the retreat. It looks like they're going to be able to get the kill onto the Keeper of the Light. Only, or at least his clone. Like, you know, decimal places that Yuragi gets jumped on and killed on twice. But we'll see. Team Tickles, again, the siege coming out from OG. So, jumping onto the back lines is going to be the Unstable Concoction. Yuragi, he makes Keeper of the Light disappear. And he might even take down this tier 3 tower. How quickly it's going to go down? Oh, the Bushwhack! It connects. They're going to be able to get the root down. The Doom comes out now as well onto Laurinov. Laurinov, well, they're going to have the disruption to try and keep him alive a little bit longer. But Yuragi steps in. He's going to be able to get the kill onto 1, 2, 3. Stacking up onto 4. And this is just going to be an absolute slaughter here. 23 minutes in. It is 30-4. And it is a 31k net worth lead for OG. OG, they take this series, this second game, in spectacular fashion.
Yeah, this was a super clean game for